Greetings, wonderful people from every corner of the globe. We've got some thrilling news that transcends time and space and brings us all together. Whether you're tuning in from the bustling streets of London, the sunny beaches of Tampa, Florida, or the serene landscapes of Dublin, Ireland, this show is your global passport to joy. Join us on this journey. Subscribe now and become a part of a worldwide family. It's not just a show, it's a global celebration, and you're invited. So here's the plan. Grab your favorite snack and pour yourself a steaming cup of coffee because you're in for a treat. The official Ann Len Show is not just a show, it's an experience. Subscribe now and be a part of this happiest community on the internet. The official Ann Len Show is your ticket to a world where joy knows no bounds. Get ready! Well, it's not exactly the right music, but...
No, not really.
It's the best I could do.
Actually, it's polka.
It's polka, polka, polka. Polka, polka, polka.
And the Irish ones go.
Celebrating the green. Oh, I forgot my glass.
I couldn't find my glass.
Polka, polka, polka. And here, guess who's our guest today? Yeah, turn you up, man. Hold on. There we go. Talk.
Oh. I would say that our guest is the famous Cayce of Ormsby Farms.
Yes, he's famous. Woohoo! He is. He actually is. And let's just going to go right to it. Let's get Cayce in here. We don't want to wait a minute longer. This is unusual for us because we usually talk. We're not going to, Lynn. I want to spend every minute I can with Cayce, don't you?
I sure do. I'm just typing hello to some of those in chat. You want to go over the chat real first?
You do it real quick.
Okay, hold on. Thank you. I'm just typing. Well, first one in this morning was the Major. Get your ink pen.
I got to get my ink pen. Salute,
Major. And then we had Jerry and maybe Susan, but we had Jerry and Susan from Butler Family Farm.
Woohoo!
Number 3 in chat this morning was Barefoot Lass.
Oh,
Hello.
our lovely. Yes.
Then we have Scotty Tahati.
Yeah, and I see Scott with Rambling with the Brooms,
and then our very own daughter, Glenda from
Glenda. She's feeling a little under the weather, so.
Oh, are you today, Glenda? Oh, I'm so sorry.
A little bit under the weather. And there's our friend Becky Benton.
Benton's here. So welcome everyone.
And
we're so glad you joined us today.
Yeah,
and yes, let's get to our special guest today. We're so excited to have Cayce from Ormsby Farms.
Okay, here you come. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Yay!
Hello. Morning. Woo! We're all
Did we all get a memo or what?
Yes, we all got the memo.
Well, actually, when I showed up, I didn't have the memo, and I guess I originated the memo, and I forgot.
Yes, you did. Oh, and Beverly just joined. So she
Good
says,
morning,
good
Beverly.
morning, ladies. So good morning. Hey,
There you go, Cayce. Don't move. It looks good.
I was about to say, because I'm trying to like get it straight, but I first want to say to everyone in the chat, hi, because I can't see the chat because I'm on my phone. So I'll just get that out of the way. Yeah.
well,
Okay.
Glenda said, you looking all so cute.
Oh,
So let's
good to hear.
get your drink up there and let's clink in right away. Woo, woo. Ready? What's your say?
What does mine say?
Oh,
There's a chance this is wine.
Oh,
okay.
There's not, but
I love it. Oops, I love that, Cayce.
Okay. Count it down. Count it down, Ann.
Oh, I thought we did. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Clink.
Clink,
1, 2, 3.
clink,
Clink.
clink.
I hear a dog barking.
yeah, that's mine, of course. That's why she's not allowed to be on lives.
Oh, hey, Molly,
Well, we don't care.
Pest Hunters is here.
Oh,
Hello.
Hello.
Thank
we're
you for
glad
coming
you're here.
today. Well, I guess we'll just get this over with real quick, Lynn and Cayce. We're going to talk about St. Patrick's Day real quick, because I want to get through all this stuff. Yeah, I want to get through this because we got a lot to catching up with Cayce. Okay, so it's a national festival. It was St. Patrick was a real person. He was a 5th century Romo-British Christian missionary and bishop in Ireland. And he took the gospel to Ireland. Yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, we have parades. We usually have the 4th of July. I'm going too fast. What do they call shamrocks? Shamrocks.
Clovers.
Yes, clover, 4-leaf clover. Thank you. 4th of July. I'm going too fast. But anyhow, we are celebrating St. Patrick's Day. If you are Irish like us, we are a little bit,
because we're mainly British.
Right. Sunday is your day. But happy
Linda.
St. Patrick's Day. All right.
Cayce. Linda said your puppy's saying hello, but now I think your puppy's telling a story on you.
She is. She always is.
Do you not want her to join us?
No, she's actually in her. So I'm having my HVAC system ducts cleared today. Yeah.
Oh.
So she doesn't play well with others.
Yeah.
Which is why she has no friends. And so she has to be in an area where everyone can do their job correctly.
Gotcha.
Oh, we gotcha.
Gotcha.
She's a little bit of a diva. I don't know where she got it from.
Oh.
I can imagine,
Right here.
You're owning that one, right?
I'll own it up.
Well, it's been quite a while since you were last on, and you've grown, you've expanded. You're just like doing mind-blowing stuff to me.
Thank you.
You got the energy. I can't believe it. Well, you're younger.
I've been renting that energy.
Oh, all y'all that are younger. Yeah, I wish I could have your energy. So what's the latest? And we'll work backwards.
Okay.
Latest is I took a little social media break for a week.
Okay.
Yes, you
and
did.
that was because when you get to do, because you two ladies know this as well, as social media influencers, we're constantly on social media or YouTube or something.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you just need a little turn off for a minute and regroup, get your head back together. And I needed that because we're starting our meat business this year at Ormsby Farms. So our meat chickens and our meat turkeys. And I needed kind of like a little, okay, Cayce, don't look at the Facebook, don't look at the Instagram, just focus on what you need to do to go forward. So that's our big thing right now is we're starting our meat, chicken and meat turkey business.
Wow. How do you even do that? I mean, I know you have to raise the animals, but then what?
I'm incubating. I put my first turkey eggs in last Friday. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And I'm testing out my new incubator. So if that works, then I'll put in another probably 20 turkey eggs to start. And so maybe about 40 or 50 chicken eggs I'll go in the next month and a half, 2 months, because it's about 30 days to incubate eggs. So I'm going to be the crazy poultry guy here soon.
Oh my gosh. Now,
okay. So how long, once they hatch to where they can be meat birds, say for the chickens, how long is that process? How old do they have to be, Cayce?
It really depends on the breed of chickens. Now, this year, as much as I did not want to do it, I am doing Cornish cross this year, which is about 8 weeks from hatch to time of processing. So it's a quick turnover for chickens.
Okay.
But
and they're the smaller birds. They're like the smaller birds.
No, they actually get really. They're like the ones that you'll see in the stores.
Really?
They're fast growers. I mean, they get from baby itty bitty cute chicks to like 8-pound chickens in like 8 weeks.
Oh my gosh!
So they're not the Cornish game hens.
No,
Not
they're
like
not. No.
Right. Okay.
The Cornish crossers are kind of like the jumbo meat bird that all the homesteaders do. I've never been a fan of them, but because our birds are not old enough yet to lay the eggs, I had to kind of, got to go with it, do it this year to get chicken meat in the freezer.
Right.
We got a question.
We do.
How long can you keep chicken in the freezer for?
That's a good question. I vacuum seal a lot of my meats, and that the vacuum sealing adds on probably 3-4 months of non-freezer burnedness to your meats. But when I use Ziplocs, and I have before, when I was like, you know what, I just want to portion out this meat. Ziplocs have lasted up to about 5 months, no freezer burn in the freezer.
Really?
So, I mean, you probably could do a year.
I think you could do at least a year.
Oh yeah.
And especially if you use a food saver or something like that, where you're taking all of the air out.
Seal. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love my little gadgets, and the food saver is one of them that will vacuum seal meats. It will seal your cans. It's the best thing to have.
Man, I've got one right on my counter, and I use it, I'm going to say, almost every single day, because we'll open up a bag of salad and then I seal it back, and potato chips or whatever. Anything you can seal, I seal things right back. And then sometimes I'll take, you'll get frozen fish or something and it's just in the box,
right?
And I'm not going to use the whole box. So I'll sometimes food saver and then I cut out the instructions and I stick that in it, and that way it makes
that's
smaller.
a good idea. I didn't
yeah. So
that one.
Oh, you can definitely, So boxes. One thing is we have spaghetti, and then we'll have that English toast, garlic toast with it or whatever, that frozen.
Yeah.
And, and it does come in a plastic bag, but when I get down to this 4 slices of it or whatever, you can stick it in something else, even a Ziploc bag, and just seal it. But I cut out the instructions and get rid of the box. And that way, and you can do that beforehand, I suppose. Just empty all your stuff into a food saver bag and cut the instructions out, seal it back, throw it in your freezer.
That's such a great idea. I'm the king of bulk buying and sectioning out the meats.
Me too.
And, a lot of the meat that you buy that already comes in the plastic is really not good for your food. And it will say on there, do not thaw in package or whatever it says.
Right.
So I just cut out the middleman and cut it out of that plastic and put it in the vacuum sealer and section it out to single serves, and then throw that into a Ziploc bag because I'm crazy, want to be organized person. So
Barefoot last says she does the same thing. Barefoot.
Oh,
she puts the what
cuts the instruction out.
Instructions
how to bake it. Yeah.
I never thought of that. Such a brilliant idea.
Yeah. Well,
I'll take credit.
I say, well, pat on the back. We're going to get the pat.
I'll toot my little horn. But
Right.
anyhow, yeah. So, okay. Wow. Turkeys and chicken. Wow.
Yes.
Oh my.
So are you going to sell them frozen or fresh or both?
Frozen. So that is one of the kind of, there's a couple laws that Georgia has. They don't have, I'll call out Georgia. I don't mind. They don't have many laws when it comes to farming meat. But one of them is that all meat that's sold, whether it's poultry, pork, beef, has to be frozen. Has to be frozen to the consumer. So when they're sold at farmers markets or sold from your farm, it does have to be frozen when you sell it to them.
Now,
so it can't be fresh.
Do you have a processor, a meat processor, or you can do it yourself?
I'll tell you a funny story on that.
Okay.
So when I was thinking about doing meat chickens and turkeys last year, I got a processor's number from my friend who we get all of our beef and pork from. And she was like, well, I don't know if they do chickens, but you can give them a call. So I give them a call. They answer. I said, yeah, I'm wanting to see if you process chickens. And I said, hello? Hello. They had hung up on me. And so I called one of my other friends. They're like, yeah, processors were probably laughing at you over the phone. They do not do chickens. They only do the bigger animals. So we will be processing ourselves. The chickens and turkeys, which is fine. It'd be like a day's work, and there's many YouTube videos on it. So, I don't know if the rest of the family is.
we've seen it done firsthand by our mom and dad.
Well, and then some of our Glenda, if Jerry is still here from Butler Farm, there's some good videos out by some of the homesteaders. Glenda, if you can help me out, my memory is, who was it that put out processing chickens? If you remember, if you even remember, Glenda. I know
that Sarah and Kevin had put out a Living Traditions Homestead, put out a big series on start to finish of meat chickens. They're probably one of the most well-known ones that have done it.
Yes.
Scott said he did. So Rambling with the Brooms. Oh, and Black's Tropical.
Really?
Of course.
I'm going to have to watch
Black's Tropical. Sherry. Yes. And Bobby. Yes.
Oh, Black's Tropical did too. Okay.
Yes. So Rambling with the Brooms or either one. Yes. Thank you. And I knew Jerry, Butler Family Farm also. So
there's so many good channels that have put it out. So it's, it's a hot topic to put videos out on, and there's a lot of great videos to watch. So I'll be excited to sit down with popcorn and binge view all of them.
Well, I don't know about that. It gets kind of.
Here's a fourth one: Simply Jan Homestead.
Simply Jan. Oh, did she? I have to go look at hers.
So that's four of them. There you can get your popcorn.
You can kind of glean a little bit from each one, right?
I would wear a mask.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
The smell.
Maybe the face mask too, right? Put the mask on.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that smells of chickens and turkeys, even alive, is not the most pleasant.
True.
No, we're just teasing.
I was like, oh, when I first started smelling them, but I've gotten used to it now. I don't even smell them.
That's right. Jerry said that he did his video from.
She did.
Jerry said I did my video from her house, meaning Jan, Simply Jan Homestead. That's right. I remember watching. And
So it's kind of like one of those things in your brain that you cannot unsee as a kid. I'm gonna say, seeing buckets of guts and our dog chasing the chicken bodies. They blood squirt every heartbeat like that, and their bodies are doing. And our dog is chasing.
Mom's yelling, Charlie, Charlie.
Stop it, Charlie. Stop it.
I then forgot to eat it. No.
Well, them chickens were tough They were
No,
tough
we
as
did not.
rubber.
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I got to say this. This is itchy as all get
Well,
out.
take it off, Lynn. Take it off.
Oh, just a minute. What did you
Do
say?
do do. Take it off, Lynn. Do 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 do. Take it off. Oh goodness.
That's as far as I go, everybody. This
Oh,
is
Glenda said we have PTSD from Grandma and Grandpa. Well, I never forgot it. So, and I'm 60 years old, right?
Yeah.
So,
So
You can't
Well-
unsee it.
right now, Cayce, you're doing Throwback Thursdays, aren't you?
I am.
How long are you going to do Throwback Thursdays?
You know, I thought I would probably just do it. One, I did it because of laziness, because of getting everything.
It was
Well,
good.
I had some fun videos back in the day before I had, somewhat of a following on the homesteading side.
Right.
And, they bury those videos down deep. And I'm like, let me just bring those back and so people can see where the homestead came from and the beginning videos. So I'll probably do it through end of April, maybe.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you one thing. You sure have, all of you, your whole family, but you have sure worked hard, Cayce.
Thank you.
I mean,
and his house is gorgeous.
Thank you.
And
you
the
were
Christmas
7 months or 9 months getting your house finished.
7.
7. I knew it was 7 or 9. I couldn't remember. And you lived in your little home.
Little tiny
travel
camper.
trailer. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, you know what? It was snuggle. It was snuggly. You were cozy, right?
It was. I think I enjoyed that the most because at that time I didn't have any internet or cable or none of that at the time. So really it was kind of waking up when the sun came up, going outside to do outdoor work, and then until it was dark, and then you get back in. So it was a nice little break from everything. Now I still was posting on internet or on social media because I would drive into the McDonald's in the town that's about 45 minutes away and get my internet together because I had terrible internet at the very beginning of the homesteading journey. So
we were right there with you. And the most beautiful one you did was Christmas. Your Christmas showed up when you had your house all decorated. That, you guys, you need to go back and watch. If nothing else, go back and watch that one. It is beautiful.
Thank you so much.
And I know you're going to just improve on that every year. I mean, we'd love to have a home like that, wouldn't you, Lynn, where everything is just, it looked like you were in a beautiful bed and breakfast.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey, could it be a bed and breakfast?
I thought about it once, but I was like, it's a bed and breakfast for dogs right now. I'll say that.
Cayce, I know Alicia and Papa Jim visited you. Have you had anyone else visit you?
Monica and her kids from Bland's Promised Land Ranch visited. And that was, and she's coming back this year to visit again. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I know that me and Ann Dale from Andale Homestead have talked about it too. Because I'm trying to get together a homesteading conference in our little county where I live. And inviting some of the bigger name YouTubers, Jerry and Bobby from Black Tropical, and since they're in Savannah, they're not that far from me,
right?
To come and speak and do a class at because all the good ones are like Midwest, Northwest. I'm trying to think, there may be one that's in the South, but it's still pretty far. So
wow,
right now there's one coming up. It's Lake 10 Killer, and it's in Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
And it's coming up pretty soon. There's actually a couple of them, I think, in Oklahoma that's going to be coming up. So
Oklahoma has a good bit of them that come there.
Yes.
That would be quite a drive for us, wouldn't it, Lynn? 10 hours
Oklahoma?
Or 12, yeah.
Oklahoma would be, well, we've gone to Branson before. So you're looking at you're probably looking at 3 or 4 hours past Branson. But
So
that's a guess. That's an estimate. That's only an estimate.
Branson's a haul from here. It is a haul from here.
Oh yeah.
But I love it. Just love Branson.
Now, yes, Glenda, before she's had her surgery now and she cannot drive.
She had shoulder.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell Cayce about what
Well,
they did.
I took her last Friday and she had a little labrum tear, and then she and it's her left arm, which is good because she's right-handed. And then she had the same thing I had done, which was bicep tear. Mine was just hanging. The surgeon goes, "Well, do you know who Brett Favre is? Football player." I didn't know. Dave, of course, knew. And he said, your wife had, he told him, your wife had the Brett Favre repair.
Oh.
And so now I can say, so when the doctor was telling Glenn, the surgeon, when he came in to say goodbye and all that jazz, he's telling her she had the bicep tear. And I said, "Oh, like your mother." And he laughed and he goes, "Oh, like mother, like daughter." So,
Right.
But so yesterday, I think it was late last night, Glenda, or early today, the block now has worn off. They said it would last for several days, and it sure did. And so now she's getting full on pain. And Lynn had total knee replacement about 2 months ago. Yeah.
Whoa.
You got you some new knees, huh?
I got one new knee, and that's all the new knee I'm ever going to get.
Yeah, she says
it's so painful. I don't, everyone has surgeries and they're painful, but mine was at my age, it's been very, very painful. But I tell you what, I still can't walk up the stairs like normal, leg,
Well, that's gonna take a while.
I have to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. But I'm working on it, and I need to get outside on our stairs outside today and just because that's what I'm doing at physical therapy now, is developing my strength in my right leg, and it's going well. I still have about I have about 8 more or 10 more physical therapies. Because I'm a veteran, I'm doing this at the VA, the large VA hospital at our large city. It's about an hour away. So I get picked up, which is nice.
That is nice. That's a good one.
Shout out to the Disabled American Veterans. The DAV picks me up at no charge and drives me there. And I've got to say, I have enjoyed being picked up by these veterans that, of all ages. And most of them have been retired veterans. Now they drive for the DAV part-time, kind of give them something to do and a little extra money. And it's just been exciting. And I've met other vets because, say, mine's at 9:30 and theirs is at 8. Well, by 7:15, I'm out the door. And one day it was 6:15.
I can't believe she's getting up this early.
No,
Casey.
That's an early call time there.
And then I wait on them. So you know what I've been doing? I'm a big girl. I go up and I have breakfast at the cafeteria, and then they wait on me. And I have just enjoyed. I enjoy meeting people,
right?
And I have sure enjoyed these gentlemen.
Well, let me go back. Butler Farm, Sherry. So you must have had knee surgery. 9 months. He still walk one step at a time, Lynn, and that's what you'll have to do.
Well, Jerry, I'm yesterday he had me doing, I had the rails going up the stairs, and we have a rail at our house too. So I'm really trying. I'm going to really try. That's all I can say.
Do you see that, Lynn?
Oh, castor oil.
Oh, I need to get. I will. Yes. No, I have not tried that, but I need it because my knee, to the side of it, Ann knows it itches so much because those nerves are coming back, and they itch, and then it burns when you scratch them. But I'm developing thick skin over there, and that's what you do when you rub your skin too much. You develop almost a elephant type area. So thank you. I will go to Walmart today and
What's an elephantite area? You mean like elephant skin?
Elephant skin. Do you know what elephant?
I know what it is.
It means it's very thick.
You know,
Cayce, help me out. My sister's picking on me. My sister's picking on me. Yeah, thank you.
I got what you said.
How many elephants have you pet, Aunt Lynn?
Okay. I like to watch Dr. Pill Popper. I like to watch dermatology.
What's she have to do with anything?
Well,
Pimple popper, not pill popper.
Zit popper. Okay, zit popper.
She's still on her I think she's still
hiatus. I know. But sometimes in dermatology, doctors, when people rub an area too much, too long, or scratch it, your skin thickens up.
Okay.
And it's real gray looking.
Well, Scotty Too Hottie has bailed you out. Elephantitis.
Thank you. There's such a thing. And so.
Yes, there is such a thing.
Okay.
Why does that maybe it's my camera that's lopsided. You see, I'm like
Cayce, back to you.
Everything's lopsided.
Okay. Well, just turn sideways and it'll be even.
You look fine. You look
Cayce,
fine.
when will you have your 2 years there on the farm?
2 years officially will be May. That I've been on the farm. Because we're going into our 3rd garden season here. So I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Wow.
No. I've got another question for you. I volunteer at a library. I used to work there, and now I just go back and I repair books. Okay, and so I have a large room all to myself, unless somebody just walks in to drop something off or whatever. So I can listen to my phone through my hearing aids, and so I got round the hay bale, the last one, and I was enjoying it. And next thing I know, you go, this is our last one. We're taking a break until when? March? What?
May.
That's it. I knew it was. So I'm like, I catch an episode and you announce this is it, but you can go back and listen to the other one.
Yeah, we started doing our basically after inspiration of y'all of doing a live morning show, because the live morning shows that are on TV they're not, what.
Who watches?
I'm not going to cuss on YouTube, but
I know.
What I'm to say, yeah.
I don't watch daytime TV.
I don't either. So, and I felt that I think me and Monica and Alicia that started it before Andale joined on with us.
Yes.
All of us felt like the homesteaders, we needed something to turn on in the morning with your coffee to catch up on some news or whatever was going on, or for gardening tips. Because a lot of our subscribers are older homesteaders. So podcast is a new thing that's just now getting into people's forefront. And so morning show just seemed to be the next step for us. And we have big, exciting news coming for the next round of stuff. So
well, I know
I'm excited.
Did you find a producer?
I can't say yet.
Okay, you were looking for a producer. I know that.
Well, to keep us in line, because let me tell you, we have way too much fun. Especially recording. We record our podcast at night, and we usually do anywhere from 2 to 3 at a time, which would be about 3 hours. And towards the 2.5 hour, 3 hours, it starts turning into everybody's laughing at little things, like somebody will say fart, and then the whole, and we're all over the age of 35, so it's not like we're children, but so we needed a producer to be like, all right, y'all, chill out, get back together, because we got to finish these episodes. So we may not. I won't confirm or deny what we have yet, but it will be coming out soon. And we loved having Andale. Have y'all had Andale on your show before?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Isn't she wonderful?
She's a lovely
She is so funny
lady.
too. And she just kind of fit in to the craziness that is me, Alicia, and Monica so well. So we had fun shooting that morning show.
Well, we'll be looking forward to you coming
I
back.
look forward
Yeah.
in May. And I know the other night you were on now hold on. I get this wrong because I want to say Dixie Chicks. I don't know why I want to say that.
Kettle Kitchen.
No, the girls.
Oh, the Vineyard Chicks.
Vineyard Chicks.
The Vineyard Chicks. I love them.
I want to call them
they are. They're better than the Dixie Chicks, I think. I think they're so talented.
Yes.
And just their parents have done such a wonderful job raising them because they are kind, they are knowledgeable, they are talented, they are sweet, they're just wonderful, wonderful people to work with. And when they reached out to me about the survival seeds, I was like, gosh, what a great idea. Because I mean, everybody's into the prepping and the gardening kind of thing together. And this is such a great thing to put out there. So yes, I was on them and I adore them. I think they're so funny.
Question for you there.
What did she say? Oh, Canaders, not Canadians. She called them Canaders.
There's a question. There's a question.
He can't see
Soil.
Soil Expo in Georgia is the 5th and 6th of April. Are you going to go?
Soil Expo.
Oh, so that would be, is that Sherry and Bobby's? Or is that something different?
No, that would be the soil. Is that the Soil Family Expo?
Well, Glenda said yes. So it must, so I guess it's Bobby and Sherry.
Yes.
I think I'd have to look at my schedule because I think I was asked to go, and I think I'm booked on that day, which is terrible because I adore Bobby and Sherry, and I just would have loved to go. I don't quote me. I know that closer to time, if I am going, I'll post it on social media.
We'll keep an eye out for that then. But I joined we live in a mobile home park, so everything that I grow has to be in containers. So I joined the hashtag Survival Seeds 2024. So I'm having fun. My little plants are growing, so I'm really having fun.
Well, container gardening is just it's probably I want to say it's probably the new thing right now for a lot of plants because you can bring it in, you can keep it year round, you can definitely control everything that's going into your soil, into your amendment. So I do that for my potatoes and onions. So I'm about container gardening.
And Glenda is saying it's the first time that I've ever grown anything from seed. Yes, first time ever. So
that's an accomplishment right there.
I'm a newbie in there. Jerry from Butler Farm wants you to know that they're going to be there. He and Susan are going to be there at that expo.
Well, hopefully it's not because I'm booked and I'll get to go and get to meet everybody. But I think it was a weekend because I'm sure it was because I was booked that I wasn't able to go to it. So hopefully I'll get to go. If not, I'll definitely be at Sherry's next one that she has.
Okay. Well, Scott, I've never really done much gardening. I will just say real quickly, yesterday I had my yearly checkup with my eyes. Cayce, about, I don't even know how many years ago, not too many years ago, I came out of church one Sunday on Memorial Weekend and I'd lost most of my vision. Well, it turned out I had a detached retina.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, just like about 11:30 in the morning, and by 9 o'clock that night, I was having surgery. And then after that, I had macular holes in both eyes. I've had, including cataracts, I've had 7 eye surgeries. So, well, I hope somebody gets that for me. That phone's ringing. So, anyway, I had my yearly checkup yesterday, and now I can't even. Oh, I told the doctor, I said, the year that happened, Memorial weekend, I didn't get to see any flowers. I didn't get to even buy any flowers and put them out because I had my head down.
Right.
So I couldn't even see them, enjoy. So now I enjoy my flowers. Even if I buy them at the store and hang them up, I enjoy my flowers.
I think gardening, that's one thing that it's so beautiful about it, is that you get to enjoy the beauty that is, whether it's a tomato plant or a flower or a watermelon plant, enjoying something that you knew, even if you just bought it from the store, enjoy the beauty of it. But there's something when you grow it from seed, which I'm so proud of you growing from seed.
Oh, I'm growing from seed.
Look at you,
my little seed growing kit. It's got lights on it, and
Well, don't, when you look at it, you have this like different feeling towards it.
And our son is living with us right now, temporarily, and he's into it now. And so when he's like, "Hey, is it time to water it? Is it time?" We both are like into growing these seeds. It's amazing.
I'm really bad because I'm so behind on even starting my garden seeds. I'm actually doing that today, because normally I started by February, but life happened.
Life happens, and I think right now this is what's happening. Present your snack. Present. What do you got, Casey?
So, not to turn it into a sponsor ad, but IQ bars.
IQ bars.
Oh, let me tell you, the one time when I'm gardening, clink, clink.
Yeah.
I always forget to eat lunch during gardening season, especially during the spring and the summer, because you're so busy. And IQ bars is 12 grams of the protein. It's 1 gram of sugar. It's dark chocolate and sea salt. So it's something that I don't forget to eat now. So that is my little sponsor for it. It's so good.
How many calories?
Let's see. 170.
Well, I'm having Greek yogurt, and I'm not going to eat all this. I'm just going to put it in the refrigerator.
Why aren't you going to eat it all?
I don't want it, I don't think, right now.
Oh, I got strawberries.
12 grams of protein. 12 grams of protein.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that protein, I would love that bar.
Mm-hmm.
That IQ bar.
It's so good.
It does. It looks, what a struggle. I'm not doing very well these days.
That's okay, Ann. I'm not either.
I'm usually not either.
I'm eating all the same foods, but too many of them, I guess.
Major, it's beer o'clock, he says.
Oh, it's beer o'clock.
Oh, Barefoot Lass. Cameraman and I love dates. Oh, that's
well, you know what else today? We're celebrating early St. Patrick's, but there were some interesting things that happened on March the 13th. Did y'all know it was Donald Duck Day?
Did not.
Donald Duck Day. How do you celebrate Donald Duck Day?
Okay, Casey, can you do a duck? Can you do a duck?
I cannot. I do terrible impressions, and they would throw me off of YouTube.
How about it's also Earmuff Day?
I saw a lady with earmuffs yesterday on.
Did you really?
Yes, and it's almost springtime here, and she had her. Actually, at first, I saw her coming out of the VA, and she had these white things right here. And then I looked again, and I thought, oh, those are
earmuffs.
No,
earphones.
Oh, headphones. Headphones.
Headphones. And then when she came by me, they were white, woolly-looking earmuffs.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess she had ear trouble, or she wouldn't be wearing them.
Well, today is also Canine Veteran Day. Isn't that wonderful? Salute to all the canines. We have a canine in our life.
We do.
Yeah, and so we salute him. And it's Good Samaritan Involvement Day. So it's good to do something for others. You're giving back, right?
Right.
Okay, this is a silly one. Ken Doll Day. The Ken doll. Barbie and Ken. It's Ken doll.
Well, doesn't that come like right after the Oscars performance of "I'm Just Ken" at 19 million views? So
Oh,
I think it
That
came
was
out at the
funny.
right time, I guess.
I that was funny.
I grew up mainly in the 60s when I was really young, late 50s. And I remember Barbie doll, like that's got it. Well, I don't know when Barbie originated, but we didn't have a Ken doll. We did not have a Ken doll back then. We had Barbie.
They did.
Not Tina. Tina didn't have them. She only had Barbie dolls.
Okay. Well, let's just find out. What year did the Barbie and Ken doll come out?
I know my mother talks about the first Barbie, which was it 59 that it came out?
59, and Ken was released.
Thank you.
I was. She's still talking. Ken was released 2 years after Barbie in 1961. Lynn.
Didn't have Ken dolls.
Mom and Dad probably just didn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Stuck with Barbie.
I had a big Barbie house though.
Oh, I know.
It was tin. It was made out of tin.
I know.
But it was beautiful.
Hey, you want to know?
One more.
You want to know some of the facts?
About.
Okay.
Well, I've got today is National Open an Umbrella Indoors Day. Do you have?
I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I was about to have,
Yeah, you're super.
I'll say superstition.
Not going to do it.
Open. Oh, you won't do it, Lynn? Don't bother me.
No.
See, I would end up doing something where it hit me in the face or knock down something. Like that's what I would get into. So
break a lamp or something.
Right.
Oh. And one last one. It's Jewel Day. Jewels and Ornaments Day.
Ooh.
Decorative Jewel Day. So today he says to celebrate that, go buy yourself a piece of jewelry. Okay. Whoa. Or exchange handmade jewelry with your friends.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. Or listen to music by Jewel.
All right.
Yeah.
There's that one. Check on that one.
So, Cayce, so that you have your planting guide. You've been working on your planting guide and what you're going to put in. And so when are you going to start being like super, super busy?
Usually super busy starts about early May. I am one that don't put the garden in until May. Yeah. I know a lot of people say after Easter. Easter is way too early this year for me to feel comfortable putting in the garden. 31st,
yes.
So I always do May 1st or the first week of May. Yeah.
Okay.
And so that will be the psycho busyness will start May.
We are going to visit your channel here.
Oh goodness. There it is.
I got to hold on a second. Where's my little
the Three Rivers Challenge. I had so much fun doing that.
Oh, I know you like meals in a jar, don't you?
That is my new obsession. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy. Yeah.
Wow. Like you have your taco meat all done up or your chicken all done up too, don't you? Mm-hmm. So I know when you're tired, you've been outside, you can put together a taco salad like Bam Bam or whatever.
It's so easy. You just kind of dump. And I learned that from Alicia. And it's just so easy to dump equal amount of water as the food, bring it to a boil, and then it's ready. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this was Christmas. Look back here. You got a beautiful Christmas picture over your stove.
Yeah, I kept the Christmas up a little longer this year.
How much of that is still here? Did you use all your stuff up?
You know, I was going to do a follow-up video on it. We did pretty good on it. I mean, a lot of tomato sauce is still left. So I really won't have to can a lot of tomato sauce this year, but pickles are gone. Meat is gone.
Wow.
Completely gone. We loved doing the soups in a jar this year.
I think that is a great so great.
Well, I mean, that was one thing that did really well at the farmers market, because it's instead of buying the progressive soups where you don't know what preservatives are in it, this is fresh made soup that is just canned and shelf stable. So
So you'll be going back to the farmers market this year?
we're going to a different one in Sparta where we live, and we'll be going back to our Sandersville one on Saturday. So yeah, we're excited to go back to both of them, or go to both of them this year.
Okay. And what do you sell at your farmers market?
We're known as the bread people. So
yes.
So now people know our names now, but when we first started, they were like, "Is that bread boy here?" And I was like, "I don't know if I should take that as a compliment, calling me the bread boy," but
yeah,
they loved our bread, and I always say that's why I can't lose weight, because I do a full day of breads and bagels and cinnamon rolls, and I have to try it for quality control. That's just wrong if I don't.
Miss Glenda has a question.
Okay.
Just a minute. Cayce will be right back.
Here I am.
Well, she says, "Wow, can you recommend a book for meals in a jar?"
One book that I'll recommend for meals in a jar that I got, and I should have pulled it out, was Alicia has a meals in a jar. It's kind of like a recipe book, and it's so cute because you can open it. Am I still frozen?
No, you're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Of course, collectors are wanting to call my phone when I'm on live. But Alicia has a meals in a jar recipe book that you can write in some of your favorite ones on Amazon. She just released it maybe about a month ago. And I love that, because we all say you need a printed copy of your favorite recipes. So you find it, you can write it in this cute little book that she's created. But actual cookbook recipes, I don't. I like Homesteading Family. They do a lot. I think that's their channel name. Okay. The blonde woman that does the podcast with her husband. Excuse me. But yes, I recommend Alicia's cookbook.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Jesse from Lazy Days Ahead, with Jesse and Lisa, they are big,
I love them. They're so great.
Books, have books, have things written down, because if we lose our computers, if we lose our phones and whatever, you won't have any information. They like Ollie's, and I do too, like Ollie's, because Ollie's have books on all kinds of subjects, like, just every subject that you could use.
I've never been into an Ollie's before. I need to go into an Ollie's, because we have one in the town next to us.
Well, check out the book section, especially everything there, but check out their books.
I love books. I recommend that too. I think Alicia was the one that kind of got me into. She said that she has her bread recipe written on her 5-gallon bucket where her flour is.
Wow.
Whoops. Just so if her husband or if her sons or daughter-in-laws had to make it, it's there, and they don't need her to guide them through it.
Right. And I know that she has recipe books, like you said too, that Alicia keeps a library, a written library.
Right.
I have the same hydroponic. Yeah.
I love mine. My lettuce is going crazy. I really need to put out an update picture on Instagram. And we got M.I. Gardner lettuce seeds this year.
Yeah.
Called Grand Rapids. And it is the most sweet, delicious lettuce I have ever had in my entire life. And I put it all in. That's all that's in that hydroponic is the Grand Rapids. And it's grown so fast.
And yeah, I enjoy. I haven't got it going this year. Glenda bought me for Christmas. It's a green grow.
Okay.
The stacked, and so I told her she's going to have to help me with it this year, at least get it started, so I know what to do, because last year was my first year with it, and some of it did well and others just didn't. So I need a little help. And she said, we don't have to put all the layers on and that.
Right.
So, and maybe that's what I do. Cause I have limited outdoor space, but, but this is really cool. The hydroponics. It's easy to take. Oh no, I do have a different brand, but it looks just like that.
I'll tell you, it's the easiest thing. And I was going to try to be real good and like Lisa over at Yogi Hollow does in mason jars. She does a cracky method. And I had all the intentions of doing that and then just decided to be lazy and actually get a machine that has everything and will do everything for you.
Yeah.
So.
And you know, I thought it would be okay. We were going to be gone for about 5 days, and I tried testing how long it could go without needing water. Well, when we come back, everything was dead, and and then I found out, well, you could take a jar with a big wick and put the wick down in there somewhere, and it would feed it. It was like, oh, if I'd only known about that.
Right.
You know, to do something like that.
I'll tell you, this one actually keeps water relatively well. I don't have to refill water, but maybe once a week.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I think mine was probably. It looks just like that. Maybe
it's the best thing ever.
They are really cool.
Are so cool.
Oh yeah, they are cool. Let me see what else.
I'm gonna have to get one. I'm kind of looking forward to getting one. Yes.
Yeah, that would be great.
Because lettuce is so hard to grow in Georgia around the summer, which is when you really want a nice salad is over the summer, but it gets too hot here. So hydroponically is really the only way to have good lettuce year round. So.
And I want to put this up and make sure everybody that's watching is subscribed to Ormsby Farms. And this is what he wrote. And I thought this was just really something. Ever thought of leaving the city life, living more a simple country homestead lifestyle? Well, they did. You did. We're moving from our busy city life to a farm style way of life. We're going to be buying a farm. We bought a farmland to start our homestead, Ormsby Farms. And hi, I'm Cayce. Hi, Cayce of Ormsby Farms. And it's his journey. And you guys have just done something very special there.
Oh, definitely.
With your four of you, it's your mother and your brother and his new wife. And so
if
you're
we
all
were to say that, I always called her my sister-in-law, but now I have to remember to not just say, oh, the girlfrild. No, it's the wife now.
She's the wife.
Yeah.
And so y'all are living on now. Is your brother and have they moved on?
They haven't.
They haven't yet.
They haven't yet, but Mom is here probably 100% of the time now.
Is she got her like a tiny home?
She is not. She actually is in the main house right now while we're still working on that. We're trying to we need to get a lot of the meat stuff and the farm business brought up. And I had extra rooms. So I was like, okay, she can live inside while we're getting all this up. So we put the main focus on that.
Oh, cool. Well, that's
good. That's really good.
Oh, here was this meals in a jar?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cat Craft macaroni and cheese.
Wow.
I need to do these this year. I just need to do it just because it's convenient.
Well, and also a lot of people don't know that they probably have something that's a meal in a jar on their pantry.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Kraft
absolutely.
Mac and cheese is a meal in a jar.
Yeah.
Cake mix is a meal in a jar.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just having something that's more, where everything came from rather than buying the box at the store.
Now, do you seal that in?
I do.
And do you use your seal a meal?
So I got a new kind of like fancy dancy machine. It's this round top that you press on there and press a button, and it does all the work for you. So I got sent that this year, and that was really nice. And I have started putting oxygen absorbers in my meals in a jar too, just for added security.
Yeah, those things are really
And maybe sometime you and I can have a whole day together and kind of work on some meals ourselves. How would you?
Oh, I think that would be great
Wouldn't that be
because
great, and
yeah,
do that.
yeah. And it just would make life easier. I mean,
Right.
for you, so you know what you're going to have, right? You know,
Right.
when I know what I'm going to have, I usually tell Dave, now tonight we're doing this, tomorrow night we're doing that, you know, but it's nice. And it's nice to know what you're going to eat.
Right.
Well, Glenda said, could we include her? Sure.
Absolutely. Sure.
I'll tell you, and I'm sure Glenda knows this too. I have always been obsessed with Augustin Farm. I love their
I like
freeze-dried
Augustin
stuff. They actually have like a beef stew mix that is already a meal in a jar that all you have to do is dump it into a jar and vacuum it, like separate it. Because now once you open those number 10 cans,
yes,
there is a expiration date on it.
Yep. Yep.
And it's not the 25 years. If you
No.
don't open it, it's the 25 years. If you open it, it's about 2.
Right.
So what I do is I vacuum seal in pre-sectioned ones and put it up on the shelves.
How long of a shelf life do you think you have left then when you do that?
When Alicia, me and Alicia did a video where she was training me on that, usually 10 years. Alicia said you put some oxygen absorbers in there and don't open them, because every time you pop that lid, now you can vacuum seal it back.
Yeah.
Every time you pop it open, it just gets more oxygen in there and then it goes down. But I would say if you didn't open it, I'd say max 10 years.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if you don't open it.
Right.
I've got some long food storage and I bought it in
when did we buy that?
Well, about 2015 maybe.
We went out to
Missouri and we went and we bought a bunch of
freeze dried.
Yeah,
and we could
some of it was Augustin Farms.
Right, but we could buy it all made up or
in bulk.
Pack our own, and we packed our own.
Well, I bought and I got like $500 worth, and they shipped it to your house, and it came in. That was then. I think that was about 2015, 16, something like that. So it's got over 10 years on it, or close to it. So it was 25-year life. But you know, I think you keep it in where and store it the way you're supposed to. I think it would be fine. And you know, I mean, if anybody watches the Walking Dead series, I mean, they're opening up food that's really old and eating it. You know, they're kind of smelling, and if it's okay, you know, I mean, I hope we don't have an event like that, like the Walking Dead.
Well, you know that I watch a channel. It's called Simple Living Alaska, and it's a younger couple, and they live pretty much off grid in Alaska, and they bought a 3rd cabin. And it was like a fisher's cabin. So they leave a lot of stuff in there. And they got to try, what did they say, 35-year-old hot chocolate. And it was still fine. So
wow.
I think they put that time on it to save their butts. But really, if you store it correctly, it's fine. It will last.
I know that I've seen channels that's all they do is they go around and test. Stuff.
I'm not brave enough for that.
Me neither. There's a YouTube gentleman that eats old MREs and MRIs, meals ready to eat, never, and some of them are very, very old. Like when I was in, he's eating the old ones, and you know what? They're just fine. Ugh.
So, but I think it's a wise in these days that we're living in. I think it's wise to have food put up, medicines, get your over-the-counter stuff. Get, if you're lucky, you can get extra prescriptions of anything, maintenance drugs that you're taking, or there's alternatives too.
Right.
And water storage, or have those straws, or filtration. The
life straw. I love the life straws.
Yeah, I have the life straws, and then Lynn has you have the Berkey, the big
Yeah, I have a Berkey.
You have a
Yes.
Berkey.
Nice.
Yeah. So, and and Glenda has a freeze dryer. So
And Glenda's got a
she's
Berkey.
putting up
We
stuff.
both have a Berkey.
Huh?
Glenda.
Yeah, she's got a
Glenda,
Berkey too. Mhm.
Grace have one also. Yeah.
And so I think it's wise. And
Mhm.
then you also want to consider soaps, all kinds of soaps, and your deodorant and all your personal
Yes.
items.
Well,
There's stuff like that too. You want to,
Absolutely.
Right.
you
We
want to, if
shop-
you're,
yeah. And say we shop from our own store,
Uh-huh.
our own supply store.
Yeah.
The cameraman
Mhm.
and I, because we're older, we have an HSA through our not supplement. We're on a
it's your insurance company.
anyway, and I get I can get free first aid kits. I can get free alcohol, free all my bandages, everything. And so we take advantage of that and we purchase that
Yeah.
at
And
cost. So
yeah, and young gals, there's a lot of stuff that young ladies need to
Mhm.
make sure they have plenty of. And so I mean, it's not only food and water. Water is probably the most important.
Right.
Probably the most important. Or a way of being able to filter it, right? So
right. Major said have plenty of food for at least 6 months and water stored for at least 6 months. And then he said you need 2 liters of water per day per person.
Mm-hmm. So I think for us, was it like a gallon? They say a gallon of water per person.
Because
So
I'm not sure.
I mean, that's your drinking water, and that's for cleaning up with too.
Right.
So I think it's great. I think it's that we need to be doing this, and there are more and more channels and more people.
Agree, yeah.
I think across the country, people are just like, whoa,
Right.
we better
Cayce,
be ready.
Cayce,
Yeah.
yeah. Cayce, you were in Hollywood and you've been on that side of where most of us will never ever tread. You've been there. And then you came back and then you started this homestead lifestyle. Would you go back? Would you trade it ever?
Do you think that people out there in Hollywood will say, do they think about this kind of stuff?
I don't think so. Listen, I think we're, especially city people, I think are so brainwashed by what we hear and by what we read, whether it's on the news or the internet or whatever it is. I mean, a lot of the times when you live in the city, you're so busy trying to keep up with the Joneses that you'll believe anything. Yeah? And you're so reliant on the morning talk shows or the grocery stores. And then you get away from it and you're like, what was I thinking? Like, what? I'm smarter than this. I'm smarter than this. And that's why I would never go back. For the traffic, for the insanity, for the busyness. I just like it in the country. I can wear this and sit on my front porch and people don't like drive by and look at you weird.
Yes.
So.
Right. It's you've done actually what's called a 180. You've done a 180. And like you said, you wouldn't go back for anything. No.
And it's funny because a lot of the people in this small town that are my age are ones that have come from big cities. Like some of my dear friends came from Seattle, Washington. And decided to move to this small town in Georgia for that reason, to get away from the hustle and the bustle and keeping up and having to have this car and this, brand new phone, that kind of stuff. So I think my generation may be slowly catching on. Now, the only thing that can help younger than me is Jesus. So I'll know about the younger ones.
Right.
I think my age up.
It's like the ones that are, we're all kind of addicted to our phones. I can't say I'm not, but it's the ones that are maybe on these other platforms that like TikTok and stuff. They're getting all their news from that, and they're getting all these challenges, and they're living their lives on that. And that's the only
filter.
and that's all they know. it's, this has been, I mean, when Glenda was in high school is when, the internet really come out. I got a home computer when, and that you had to dial up into the internet and all that. So much has happened. So her children and her children's, children now, I mean, the babies, that's all they're going to know. Yeah. And I mean, the Neuralink, that's a real thing, getting these things in your heads now and all. I mean, there's just, the technology is just, hey, we haven't done yours. It's going pew, 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 pew. And, we want to try to, well, she said she was married. Well, okay. When you were first young, you were okay. Yes.
Yeah, I think it was when I was in high school is when we got the first kind of like dial up computer.
Yeah. But so we are trying to keep up with it, and it's hard. It's we just keep trying, and we'll keep up with it.
Right.
And I heard yesterday your phone was giving you a fit.
It's okay now. It just went. I had it in my pocket, and I took Sir Grace and Glenda to their PT session. And it was in my pocket, and I kept feeling this buzzing in my pocket. I pulled it out, and what had happened is you have this screen where you can make it lighter and brighter, and it was all the way turned down. And I came in the house and set it on the counter, and I had to put away groceries that I had bought, and we went grocery shopping, and I just went, Lord, I need my phone.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I need my phone. And do you know, I pushed the button and the thing came up. I changed that setting to bright. Yeah. And and it's been fine ever since. But that was weird.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they listen to us.
Oh, they do. They do.
Put Scotty the Hottie up there.
Yes. It's never too late, Scotty. Never too late.
No. Last night, for instance, it wasn't a disaster, but last night, we have Duke Energy. It went out last night, middle of the night. I woke up and our bedroom was pitch black, which is never, pitch black, right? There's always a light on, charging a phone or whatever. And then about that time, my phone went off, and it was from them saying that we have an outage in your area. So, I thank goodness that outage just lasted a short time, but, we can have it doesn't have to be maybe a natural disaster, but it can be a power outage for like 4 days or 5 days or whatever. Right.
So what do you do?
Right.
Well, we bought a little generator that you can power with a little, with the sun.
With the sun.
And
Cayce, do you have a generator, or do you have any solar things?
So we were reached out to by Jackery.
Yes.
So we're going to be working probably with Jackery coming up here in about a month or so.
That's exciting. That's what I bought, was a Jackery.
I love them because I know they're one of the top.
They are. I'll tell you, there is another channel, Alaska Prepper, and he's a big channel now. I asked him, and then I asked another channel what, and Jackery was like number one.
Yeah, Jackery's great.
So, and they're affordable.
I have my whole house on a generator except my water. Like if my electricity goes out, I'm on a generator. Okay. And the reason I thought about a smaller generator is because my well pump is the only thing that's not hooked up.
So and you need
I'd be able to like watch YouTube, but I couldn't shower. So I mean, priorities,
priorities. Yeah, Butler Farm has a gen set. I wish that's what I would want.
I would like
a whole house one. Yeah,
me too.
And I love Alaska Prepper too. He's really cool.
Yeah, he's a great channel.
We've had him on as a guest
and a couple times. I think we've been able to, I think a couple times. I think, Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do to help ourselves. We're not, helpless.
Right.
Anything you can do. Go to the Dollar Tree and, there's all kinds of stuff. I always try to get products made in America,
Right.
or Canada, not
Those
from
Canaders.
Canaders. Yeah, I'll eat Canada stuff.
Yeah.
But just seek out, and there's a lot of stuff at Dollar General that is still $1. That
Yes.
Dollar Tree selling for $1.25.
They have a whole section of
they do.
$1 items.
And don't you find it amazing? There's Dollar Generals everywhere.
It's so funny in the country. That's like
yeah.
That's like the happening spot.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like Club Dollar General kind of in the country.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
And I think it's because they're studying food security. They got something like that, food insecurities or whatever, but they're food deserts, and they're trying to put Dollar General markets.
Oh, food deserts, right?
Yeah, food deserts. So
Right.
they're putting these Dollar General markets, and ours is quite amazing here in town. I first time I'd ever been in one when we moved back last summer, and they're quite amazing. It had bananas for like 44 cents a pound, and they look great. And they had like Dole salad mixes, and name brand stuff, and it was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I've never been in one.
Well, a lot of them are getting those fresh veggie kind of markets now. I know ours are trying to get those.
Yeah. And so, but anyhow, yeah. And yes, and Barefoot says when the electric goes out, you're supposed to fill your bathtub up first thing. Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea. And also, if we need it, you have a hot water tank.
I don't have a bathtub.
Well, you have a hot water tank. You have a hot water tank? Yeah. That's a source of water. You have a couple toilets in your house.
Absolutely. And
that's a source of water. There may be a few gallons in it,
That's right.
You definitely use your life straw.
Yeah.
Yes.
When drinking from the toilet, use your life straw.
Use your life straw. Tip for the day.
Right. I'll put it on a t-shirt.
Oh, yes. Cayce. That would be, you could make
drinking from a
so
toilet,
much.
Your life straw.
And then life straw will probably get a hold of you. That would go viral. Can we, let's do this together, Cayce.
Okay.
And I will take it and cut it and make it into a short. Okay. Let me do this. Are you up for fun?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. So let's see. We should all say part of it. When drinking, and you go,
from
Chris,
the toilet,
and then Cayce finish it off. Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys, let's do it. When drinking
from the toilet,
be sure to use that life straw.
Let's see if we all can get this viral and put it up, and I'll do this after a while. And maybe Life Straw will send us or get a hold of us.
Yeah, more. Yeah, because we love more life straws.
Yeah, so I'll tag it that will be excellent. Thank you. That was fun. Well, I will do that. So, Cayce, we just love you.
I just love y'all.
You're like our little son down there.
Is this my fourth time on?
I think so. At least, yeah.
Wow. Well, there's going to be a fifth and a sixth and a.
Yeah. You please don't forget about us.
And we keep on saying that y'all need to come on to our morning show. One Friday. We're starting to do it Fridays now, so it'll be a Friday morning show.
That would most of the time that would work out. Just send us an invite. And we would love that.
We're here on Fridays, right?
Yes, we'll hit you up. We may have to have y'all for our first one.
Whenever you want.
A round table.
That would be great. Yeah,
Right.
that would be awesome. But
Anne and Lynn of they joined the round table.
With our toilet life straws.
We'll wear our Viking outfit.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be fun. Be watching for it later, y'all.
Right.
Well, it's hard to say
I
goodbye
hate
to
to
you
say
because
goodbye,
we just
au revoir, arrivederci,
I know
ciao.
and maybe
Sayonara.
Lynn and I will get down to Georgia
You know,
and we'll bring Glenda
and
with us.
take trips.
Definitely.
Yes, we can. Absolutely.
Fall
Yeah,
is the best time. Summer is nasty, yeah?
When did you say fall?
Fall.
Fall. Okay.
Fall into winter.
Fall would be good.
Yeah, same here. Summer
Right now,
is
we don't have anything planned for fall, but we have several vacations planned for coming up.
yeah, in May. It starts out in May.
May and June.
May and June.
I have
We're gonna
2
be
in
busy,
June
but
and 1 in May.
yeah. But
And
anyhow.
Traveling girls.
Yeah.
well, I didn't plan it. Like I actually didn't sit down and plan it. That's my fault. And then guess what? I'm back one day. I'm back actually 2 days. No, one day. I'm back one day and I have to travel 3 hours up to our granddaughter's high school graduation. Come back, leave the next day again. I get in on a Friday, have to travel on Saturday and leave again on a Sunday. And then when I come back again on a Friday, then Saturday is her open house.
You're gonna be one
I was
traveling
about to say,
grandma.
that's that busy red carpet season right there.
Yeah.
Wow. That's all I can say.
Yep.
But we love our granddaughter. She's graduating high school.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
So I can be there with bells on.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care if we've had to drive 14 hours straight through. I will make it.
And we want to check back with you. Let us know how your gardens are going. We'll check back with you after, probably later in the summer when stuff's coming in.
Oh yeah.
It'd be great. I know you'll put a video out even if it's a short about your turkeys hatching.
Yep, I'll be doing a little touch base on Friday to see. I'm going to candle them on Friday to see if they're actually fertile.
Okay.
We will be looking for that. Well, Cayce, it's just great to see you again.
So good to see y'all. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you, because we know your time is valuable. So
I just love being on. So anytime I can be on, I'm down. No?
Okay. Okay. Well, we won't forget that. Well, everybody let's give Cayce granny kisses out. Kisses out. Love from the Midwest.
Yes. Bye.
So we'll see you later. Thank you so much, Cayce.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you everybody in the chat. Hey, everyone that I didn't say hi to.
They're saying, love you, Cayce.
I love y'all.
Bye-bye, Cayce.
Bye. It's hard to say goodbye. We must have said 20 goodbyes, but it's hard to say goodbye to Cayce.
I know. It's hard. It is, because he's so much fun. We enjoy him so much. So, hey, I'm definitely going to put that short out. I think that'll be a riot.
I think so too.
And,
I tell you what, we've done St. Patty's today and
we've talked about
Day and
Donald Duck Day, Earmuff Day. Earmuff Day. Yeah. Wow. Good Samaritan Good Samaritan.
Yesterday, she was a day early, wasn't she, for Earmuff Day?
Yeah. Canine Veterans Day.
God bless
the Ken Doll Day, which I think is so funny.
I do too.
And then National Open an Umbrella Indoors.
Nah, you might break something.
Oh, well, you guys, I think we're going to say goodbye. We love you all. Thank you for being. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, everybody get your ink pen or pencil out.
Get your calendar.
Because next week.
Oh, where'd my ink pen go? I've misplaced my ink pen. Oh, there it is.
Next week. Look who's going to be here.
The Major from over the pond. Salute.
And I've got questions for the Major. Oh, you better. And Major, there's some other fun things happening on the day we have you. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But you better study up on your history.
Okay.
History. We're going to play a game.
Barefoot Lass said, I still can't figure out how to do a short on iPad. Been searching and no luck.
Oh,
I don't know. Somebody out there.
Well, you record it to you go like to your channel. You have to be logged in on your channel, Barefoot Lass channel, and you go into your YouTube studio. And then from there, you should have let me go get mine.
Okay, Barefoot Lass, hang on. She's going to get hers. And maybe we can get an answer for you right now so you can start putting out some shorts. Okay.
Let's see if we can figure this out real quick. Okay, so go into YouTube, and let me find, where's my YouTube? There it is. Okay, so you go into your YouTube. Okay. And then you're going to go to your channel. You're going to view your channel. Whoops. Let me see if I can. Okay, view my channel. Okay. Then at the bottom, you have a little plus sign at the bottom. And it's going to say video, live, or post. I would do video. And then you can record a video. Let's see. Hello. So record it and stop. And let's see. Then you can say like next. And then you want to put your hashtags, whatever, And then down here, you can make it public. And then if you have, other things here, and then you can upload it to your channel. I'm going to discard that. But that's probably how I would do it. Shorts is right there. Didn't even see that. Shorts is right there. Let's see. Well, I want to upload. Well, let's see. What if a post would do that? Create a post. Nope, that's different. Yeah, try that just at the bottom and see if that helps. And if anybody else knows how to do it from an iPad right now, go ahead and stick it in there.
Okay.
But
so the Major said he's a little bit worried about the questions.
Oh no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It will be fine. And then on March 27th, we have Conquest Josh.
Yes.
We love our Josh. Ooh. And after that, we have Butler Family Farm back.
You will be here, right?
Yes. We are going to have them back. And this morning, I got a confirmation. Canadian Family Life.
Great.
Tiffany will be here.
Wonderful.
Yes. And that will be on the 10th.
10th of April.
Uh-huh. And then on the 17th, we have Eric and Monica Bland's Promised Land.
Wow.
Confirmed.
Wonderful.
And then on the 24th, we are going to have Sherry from Black's Tropical. That's going to be great. All these are great. And then I'm going to May. The first Wednesday in May is going to be Natasha, the Budget Prepper.
Right. Woohoo!
So if you'd like to come in May and be a guest on our show, how do you do it, Lynn?
You just contact us at You just
know.
contact us at.
Okay, wait a second. I don't know what happened to it. My banner. I have to recreate one real quick.
At Lynn Ann 1740 at Gmail, and Ann will write you back, and she'll put you in the book, and we just be looking. And you know what? The closer it gets, Ann will probably send you another email and say, "Hey, I'm just reconfirming everything is a go," and then you'll be on here.
Absolutely. Just send me an email. It's real easy. Say, yeah, I'll be a guest. And I'm reaching out to people too, because
right.
You know, we need to fill these Wednesdays up.
Right.
So come on, y'all. We're into the second.
Barefoot Lass.
I know, Barefoot. We
need
you. When are you coming on? When are you coming back?
And before we go today, I want to thank all the moderators that were here.
Yes.
Today. Major thanked him for
us,
and Major. That was very nice of you, Major.
Yes.
He said the mods are doing a great job, and I appreciate, and Ann appreciates every mod that we have. We couldn't be here without you. So
no, we couldn't.
So what is that face? What's that face? Put that.
It's kind of a puzzled. Is it a puzzled looking or a little smile? I don't know. It's little.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Like.
Oh, come on, Barefoot. You can. Let me put it on there. It's kind of like,
it's a smiley face.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's so little we can't see.
Ann then. It's a blush.
It's a blushy.
Oh, girl,
well, hey,
enjoy your video so much, and you are a dear friend, and you wouldn't have to stay the whole hour. If you just want to talk for a few minutes, that would be great.
Yep.
And if you want to talk about what we're going to talk about, Ann would be glad to email you. And
we don't have to talk about nothing. We'll just
talk. No, we don't have to talk about anything except for your channel, and we'd show your channel, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And that's about it. So anyway, we don't want to scare you off, but we sure love you. And every once in a while I say, oh, I wish Barefoot Lass would come on. And
I just had an earthquake notification.
Oh, hang on. Where's the earthquake?
It's
thank you.
Papua New Guinea 6.0.
Oh, 6.0 is a pretty good one.
That's a pretty big one.
She said, okay, I'll let you know. So
okay. That's fair.
May.
Yeah.
May.
Well, are we ready to?
Oh, just a minute. Yeah. Okay. Well,
what were you gonna say, Lynn?
Nothing. Nope. We're ready to go.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody, thanks for being here today. If you're watching the replay, we really appreciate it, because I know that takes time out of your day. And time out of your day, our lovelies that are in the comments. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, Scott. Our little son, Scott, up in a Canadian up there, a Canada. Was it Canada? Well, love y'all. See you next time. See you next week right here.
With the Major.
On the Ann Lynn Show.
Bye.
Bye.